Eurotourguide.com presents to you places of interest from this informative website. This short clip is on the villages in and around the Costa Blanca South. Enjoy a drive through the picturesque roads and discover the traditional villages of this area that is known as the Vega Baja, or to you and I as the lowlands. The stunning mountain of Callosa dominates the horizon and adds to the charm of this traditional arable farming community. We will now embark on a tour of our chosen small villages in alphabetical order, the exact location of which can be found on our website for you to download. All of our villages are typical of the area and maintain a relaxed Spanish atmosphere. They all have traditional church squares where you can enjoy tapas and coffee, spending your time just like a local would. A is for Algorfa village, with its modern looking church, and Almoradi with its expertly shaped trees and lively street market. As you drive around exploring the area, you'll see that all the villages are surrounded by orange and lemon groves, an important economic activity. B is for Benejuzar with its church on the hill, Bigastro, which is larger and busier, and Benejuzar with its traditional white church. On your journey you will pass many typical farms, or fincas as we know them. It is here where the locals work the land through the seasons. C is for Catral, the furthest inland of our featured villages. You will find many bars in these villages. In fact, Spain has one of the highest number of bars per population in the whole of Europe. D is for Dea Vieja and Dea Nuevo. The two Deas are next to each other, Nuevo being the modern and Vieja more traditional. D is also for Dolores, which has a lovely palm tree lined square and a very impressive white church with blue tiled dome. Many types of vegetables are grown in the fields which surround the villages, like broccoli, kale and potatoes, to name just a few. F and J are for Formentera and Jacarilla. Both churches show how different they can be from their neighbouring villages, another reason why each village has its own charm. The installation of the waterways to irrigate the area was started by the Moors. Many of the channels are still used today and have turned the scrubland into fertile plains. Fantastic engineering. L is for Los Montesinos, which has a large open and popular square surrounded by an extensive choice of cafes and bars. We suggest that you take time to wander around the villages themselves and discover their winding, narrow streets, which are often lined with a surprisingly interesting mix of houses. Q and R is for Casada and Rojales. Old and new, Casada has been purpose-built since the late 70s and has a very international look and feel. Rojales, in contrast, is very old. It is situated on the banks of the river Segura and is oozing and full of Spanish charm. And finally, S is for San Fulgencio and San Miguel de las Salinas, which offer you another two examples of the true flavour of the villages of the Costa Blanca South, known locally as the Vega Baja. Remember, these locals have had a real change to their surroundings due to the building boom, but thankfully the heart of this area can still be found in the plazas of these traditional villages. Visit the website for all our other short clips. Thank you for watching and have fun exploring.